following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Dixon finds Thompson for two.
Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Hive in Perham. We're getting ready for the junior varsity game here between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Barnesville Trojans. The B squad game went to Barnesville 2-0, 25-20 and 25-18. And I'm going to make a quick adjustment here on the Perham side of the scoreboard. We got some miscoloring there. There we go. Now we're ready to rock here on this broadcast here. So once again, JV match coming ahead. The basketball hoop is blocking the scoreboard, so we'll put an actual scoreboard on for the JV match. In addition to me telling you what the score is, even though that does make my job a little bit easier. So Jason and Lance will have the call on the varsity game, and that'll be on the same watch link after the conclusion of this one here. So don't worry about having to refresh the channel or going to a different stream. We're going to carry both games for you on this watch link right here tonight. We have several sponsors that we want to say thank you to. And we will start at the top and go to the bottom, and that doesn't mean that one sponsor is more important than the other. They are all equally important. But our friends at Barnesville, Senex Jeans Sports Shop, Nias Family Sales, Midwest Bank in Barnesville, New Horizons Realty, J&L Nutrition, The Backyard in Perham, Josh Wiechek, the agent Josh Wiechek at Priority Real Estate, Perham Community Co-op, Hanson's Heating, The Pitchfork in Barnesville, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkle and River's Edge Cabinetry, Lakes Ace Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Reuter Family Dentistry, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Willow Creek Insurance, KLM Family Brands, Perham Lakeside, Barnesville Internet, EOT Insurance, the Cactus hosting the watch party live for the Perham fans here in Perham tonight. So we thank you for everybody who's tuned in at the Cactus. And before you leave tonight, make sure you tip your servers an extra $1 than you normally would to let them know that you're appreciative of their support of Yellow Jacket activities here on Magnitude Sports. Continuing on, Ball Green Construction in Barnesville, Soda Lake Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, United Community Bank, Ratsos Pool Hall hosting the watch party in Barnesville. And here's my challenge to those watching from the Cactus in Perham and those watching from Ratzel's Pool Hall in Barnesville. Whichever team wins tonight, give an extra $1 tip. So if Barnesville wins, $2 tip to your servers at Ratzel's Pool Hall and $1 extra tip to your servers at the Cactus. If Perham wins, then give your servers at the Cactus $2 extra and Ratzel's Pool Hall $1 extra than you're normally planning. That's my challenge. You don't have to do it, but that's my challenge. Do it anyway. Perham Area Chamber, the Goose Group, Barnesville Booster Club, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery in Barnesville, and also Barnesville Drug and Hardware. So once again, we thank all those sponsors for making fall activities between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans, whether they're playing each other or playing other teams, possible here on Magnitude Sports as we go to set one and a best of 3 sets here in the JV match. The first point goes to Barnesville. And it's 1-0 here in the first set in favor of the Trojans. And that goes into that. It's another point for Barnesville on an attacking error by Perham, and it's 2-0 now here. Sophie Frederick on the serve for That one's out of bounds. It's a point for Perham, I believe. Yep, delayed call on that one, but it's a point for Perham, 2-1. Once again, you're tuning into the junior varsity game here on Magnitude Sports. We'll have the varsity game coming up for you shortly after the conclusion of this one here. Serving for Perham is Addison Hackle. It's a point for Barnesville, and they go up 3-1 now here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Back to serve is Ella Cassette for Barnesville. And scoring for Perham is Devin Solberg. 3-2 in the serve, a goal to Solberg. Net violation on Perham gives Barnesville a 4-2 lead. And going back to serve is Lexi Haif. And that is a point for Barnesville. Isabel Snowball making the point, 5-2. Going back to serve for the Trojans is, I can't see the jersey number. Lexi Haif was on the serve, but the serve goes out of bounds, and it's a point for Perham, 5-3. Once again, just general commentary here on the junior varsity match. We'll have the full broadcast for the varsity match coming up for you here within about 15. Well, actually, it's going to be a lot sooner than that. So we have a decent pregame show planned for you. So probably start that within a couple minutes after the conclusion of this one here. And a line violation will give the Yellow Jackets the point. Back to serve for Perham is Marissa Ruther, junior. Looking to tie this one up here for Perham. And that one is out of bounds. And I think it's out of bounds, and it is. Yep, we're tied at 5 now. And a point for Perham. They take the first lead change of the match. It's 6-5 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Ruther still on the serve. Elizabeth McCaughey serving, and she serves up an ace. All right, had to get clarification on a roster here, so on a roster name. So it is now 9-7 in favor of Barnesville. That attack goes into the net, and Barnesville takes a 3-point lead. 10-7, once again, it's the junior varsity match feature presentation here on Magnitude Sports. Both JV and varsity will be on the exact same watch link. Macy Pana serving for Barnesville. Another point for Barnesville, and Pana will continue on the serve as a result. Nice dig out there. Keep the volley going. That one falls to the ground. Nice swing and an attack there by Ella Cassette. 12-7, and Perham takes a timeout. We will too. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
All right, welcome back. Serve just came over. You haven't missed anything. And that is into the net, and a point for the Yellow Jackets. 12-8 your score now here in the first set. I want to thank everybody who, subscribers, non-subscribers, members, wherever you may be watching from, in North Dakota or Minnesota, over the last almost 5 years, for pushing our YouTube channel over 3 million views this past weekend when Barnesville won the 2022 Barnesville Volleyball Invite. And they get a point there, and it's 13-8. They won it in 2 sets in a sweep over Breckenridge, revenging the 2-set sweep loss to Breckenridge in 2021 in that same tournament. As a result, the varsity team comes in with a 10-7 record into this matchup with Perham tonight. Point for the Yellow Jackets. And going back to serve here for Perham is Cameron Costi, if I'm saying that correctly. And if not, I apologize. That soars out of bounds. Was it tipped? It was tipped. It's going to be a kill. And it's 13-10. Once again, the B team game went to Barnesville in 2 sets, 25-20 and 25-18. For those who may not know, Barnesville in the white, Perham in the black. That one's over and down. That's a kill for the Yellow Jackets, and they're within a pair at 13-11. That one hits the tape as it comes over. It's an ace. Tied at 13. It's the first time the game's been tied since it was 0-0. That one hits the net. And it's a point for, I believe, Barnesville. Yep, it is. 14-13. And that will be a kill for Barnesville's Isabel Snowball. And it's 15-13 now as Barnesville retakes a 2-point lead here in the first set of the junior varsity match. Once again, the varsity match will be on the same watch link, so you don't have to change anything. Just keep it going, and we'll keep things going on our end. Out of bounds on that attack, and another point for Barnesville. It's 16-13 now here on the KLN Family Brands Junior Varsity scoreboard. And another point for Barnesville. And I apologize, it was actually Coast. I said Cameron Coast. I said something else earlier. She's an 8th grader for Perham. And I want to thank the individual who corrected me on that. So we'll get it right moving forward. 18-13 the score now here in favor of Barnesville. Back to serve is Sophie Frederick. That one just over the line, but it was tipped. It was tipped as it went over the line, and getting the kill there is, I'm still waiting on confirmation from one of my Perm friends on who number 6 is, because we had a little mix-up in the last time we did a junior varsity game with number 6. So it's one of 2 people, and once I get confirmation, I'll make sure maybe what I could do is just call her the other person, since I mislabeled it the entire game wrong last time, and then we could consider it even, but I don't want to do that. 19-14 is our score now. Make it 19-15. And out of bounds over on that far sideline. It's going to be a point for Barnesville. It's 20-15 and another timeout for Perham. We'll take one with them. We're back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Welcome to
Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. 20-15 in favor of the Trojans. That one popped out of bounds and be a point for Barnesville. 21-15 now. And correction from earlier, so I got it right the first time. It was Devin Solberg who scored that point back early in set one. But playing in on the court at this very moment, number 6 is Greta Razor. So it's a jersey difference is what it is. So I want to thank our good pal Jason for helping me out with that one. And that will be a net violation. She brushed the net as she went to bump set it, and that puts Barnesville up 23-15. Once again, 25-20 and 25-18 in favor of Barnesville in the B squad match from earlier. That got underway at about 5. I didn't get here until about 5:15, so back to serve here is Marissa Ruther, and that serve is into the net. And it's now set point for Barnesville. Elizabeth McCauley to serve. I think that's McCauley. Yep, it is. Still getting used to the white jerseys. I'm used to seeing them in purple. Outside attack. Nice dig out there. And point to Perham. They're saying it hit the floor. I was beginning to wonder if it was possibly a net violation. 24-17. And that is out of bounds, and Barnesville will take the set. 25-17. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. All right, Barnesville takes the first set, 25-17. In the junior varsity match, and we move ahead to set 2. So once again, it is the best of 3 sets here. See if Perham can force that third set or not. On the serve here for the Yellow Jackets is Cameron Coast. And that will fall for a point for Barnesville. 1-0 Trojans. Going back to serve here is Ella Cassette. That one's pushed over and out of bounds. It'll be a point for Barnesville. It's 2-0 now. And Ella Cassette, the sophomore, will serve it up again. And in the middle of that attack, it's pushed right back to Barnesville. Nice job there by the Yellow Jackets. They'll chase after that one, and it will fall down for a kill for Macy Pana. And it's now 3-0 in favor of Barnesville. And that one's pushed out of bounds, and that'll make it 4-0 Barnesville. Set serve is over. And there's the first point for Perham in the second set. Comes courtesy of Aaron Becker, a junior. Can't see the jersey number. I believe it was Sam Molzoff with the serve. And there's another point for Perham. Cut the lead in half after falling 4-0. It's now 4-2. And that's through the blockers and down. That's a nice kill there for Sam Mozoff. So then the other number, I can't see the jersey number, might be number 2. Might be Chesney Esser serving, actually. And she serves up an ace. We are tied at 4 as a result. And there's another ace. Okay. Is that how you say it? Is Flato? Okay. It's actually Allison Flato serving for Perham. And there's a point for Barnesville. That is Snowball with the point, and it's now tied at 5. All right, Perham takes a 7-5 lead now here in the second set. So we got that adjustment made. Aaron Becker on the serve. Attack into the net. Point Barnesville. 7-6. They crawl within a digit. Out to Snowball. In is McCauley. And McCauley will go back to serve. And she serves an ace. And that should tie it up at 7. Yep, and it does. A little delayed on the gym scoreboard. Nice attack there and a kill for Hackle. Perham retakes the lead, 8-7. Coming in is Marissa Ruther, and she'll go back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. That one, nice kill there for Barnesville's Macy Pana. Knotted up at 8. Once again, we say hi to our friends watching at Ratzel's Pool Hall back in Barnesville, and also our friends watching at the Cactus in Perham. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure and for patronizing those two businesses, and make sure you tip your servers well tonight. That's going to be a net violation on Barnesville. Point for Perham. They retake the lead at 9-8. Once again, the varsity match coming up. About maybe 1 to 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes at the max after the conclusion of the JV match here. And that is a net violation on Barnesville. It's a point for Perham. And I put that on the wrong side. 10-8 is the score. Serving was Brittany Hoffman. That's blocked at the net. Barnesville gets it back. Nice recovery there by the Trojans. That attack falls a little short, and it's a point for Barnesville. 10-9. Back to serve is Ava Foster. And now fall to the ground, and we are knotted up at 10 apiece here. Foster will serve again. Nice block at the net. Mallory Rasmussen was one of the two Yellow Jackets in on the block. I couldn't quite catch the other one. Sam Molzoff with the jump serve, and that's over. Nice recovery and sent back. Nicely done there by Aaron Becker, who gets another point for Perham, and it's now 12-10. In favor of the Yellow Jackets here on the KLN Family Brands Junior Varsity scoreboard. Nice kill from the middle of the net there for Lexi Haif. 12-11. Barnesville creeps back within one. McCauley goes out, and coming in, I believe it was Snowball who came in. Sophie Frederick served. See if I find a number 2 out there, and I do. So Snowball did come in. That one too far on the attack, and it's a point for Perham. 13-11 now here in the second set. Barnesville winning that first set, 25-17 here in the junior varsity match if you're just tuning in. And Barnesville took the B team match 2-0, 25-20 and 25-18. That lands in bounds. Oh, it didn't. I thought it landed in bounds, but apparently it did not. So it's a point for Perham, 14-11 as they take a 3-point advantage here in the second set. Going back to serve is Bryn Sosa. And that one's out of bounds. And another point for Perham, and they increase their lead to 15-11, and that's enough for Barnesville to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. All right, the serve is over. Barnesville trails. That one's out of bounds. And it's 16-11 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. That serve just barely over, but a nice serve. Didn't quite see who served it over. And Snowball with the kill there for Barnesville, and it's 16-12. Serve over from Cassette, and it's out of bounds, and a Point for the Yellow Jackets, 17-12 now here in the second set. Yellow Jackets looking to force that third set here in the JV match. I can't remember if the last time these two JV teams played, if it went to 2 or 3. But this one, if Barnesville doesn't put something together soon, is certainly looking like it's going to go to 3 sets here. Allison Flateau with the serve for Perham. 4 touches. Yep, that's the call. So it does not go into the books as a block. It'll go into the books as a point for Perham, though. And Flateau will serve it up again here for the Yellow Jackets. Sent over. And that one's down. Nice kill. And that was Aaron Becker with the point, and now it's 20-12 in favor of Perham. Well, the varsity match went to 5 sets last time they played, back on September 15th. And we'll see if the same thing will happen tonight or not. Should be a fun matchup regardless of how many sets it goes. Once again, Jason and Lance will be on the call for that one. I'll be in attendance for that one. Let's put it that way. Point for Barnesville. Now they're within 7. Going back to serve is Lexi Hafe. Double touch is the call. 20-14 now. Hafe back to serve again. And that attack goes into the net, and it's 20-15. And that serve is long, and it's 21-15. And a whistle and a point to the Yellow Jackets. I don't know, something tells me it should be 23 and not 22. But, and now they do add an extra point to the scoreboard. So 23-15 the score. And a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ice. All right, we'll make it up to Dean's Bulk Service. Wanted to bring you back to the action here as they didn't quite take the full 60 that we thought they would on that timeout. 23-16 now as Barnesville scores. Coming in to serve for Barnesville is Elizabeth McCauley. Standing serve is over. And it lands on the line. It's a point for Perham, and it's set point. And that's a point for Barnesville, 24-17. Once again, Barnesville took the first set 25-17, and we'll see if Perham can match that score in the mirror or if Barnesville will get another point here. See the varsity team for Barnesville warming up in the upper right corner of your screen there. That one's out of bounds, 24-18. And that goes into the net, and the set goes to Perham, and we're tied up at one set apiece. 25-17 Barnesville in the first set, 25-18 Perham in the second set, and we go to the third set right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISOCLEAN certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wallaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back to the third set here of the junior varsity match. Don't forget, the varsity match will be on the same watch link. Just keep it going, and we'll do everything on our end for you. You just saw the set scores as they disappeared, but if you missed them, 25-17 Barnesville in the first set and 25-18 Perham in the second set. Perham will get the serve to start set 3. And the winner of this set will win the match. Cameron Coast with the serve for the Yellow Jackets. And that was it tipped. It was on the ground, so it didn't matter if it was tipped. And Barnesville strikes first here in the third set. Going back to serve for the Trojans is Ella Cassette from the near side of the service line. And that is a out-of-bounds serve, and we're tied at 1. Back to serve is Ava Johnson for the Yellow Jackets. Blocked at the night, and a nice dig out there by Barnesville as it's sent over by Sophie Frederick. That one lands inbounds. Kill from the far side for Snowball. 2-1 Barnesville here on the KLN Family Brands Junior Varsity scoreboard. Back to serve for Barnesville is a jersey number not on my roster. Oh wait, I take that back. It was Lexi Hafe who served. I thought it was number 5, but the 5 looked like the 9 looked like a 5. So. And they'll fall for a kill. Brittany Hoffman with the point there for Perham. 2-2 now as the serve goes back over to the Yellow Jackets, and it will be Erin Becker to serve here for Perham. That one's out of bounds. Point Perham. They take a 3-2 lead. Once again, the first one to 15 will win the match. As the two teams split, sets 1 and 2. Looks like we have the band in here tonight. And that will be it was tipped, so it's a point for Perham. Still serving is Erin Becker. And Becker will get an ace. Nice kill, middle of the net. Mallory, or check that, Addison Hackle. 6-2. Elevated well on that attack. Got the swing and the downward projection and snuck it right in front of the back line for the point. Nicely done. That will be a kill from the near side pin for Macy Pana. 6-3 as the Trojans slice the lead in half. Out to Snowball, and coming in is McCauley for Barnesville. That will fall short. It's a point for Perham, 7-3. Coming in for Perham is Marissa Ruther, and she's back to serve. And that is a point for Barnesville as the serve goes out of bounds. 7-4 now, Barnesville with the serve. Macy Pana back to serve from the middle of the service line. And that is out of bounds. It was a nice effort, but just a little bit too much power on that one. And she snuck it over the back line. 7-5 as a result. Barnesville back within 2. And that comes out of bounds, and Barnesville's within 1. It's 7-6. And they have battled their way back, and they're going to take a timeout. Perham will talk it over, and we'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig.
Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with...
All right, we'll make it up to Barnesville Internet, I promise. Came back from that timeout sooner than expected. Point for the Yellow Jackets. They rebuild their lead to 2. As Allison Flotto is back to serve here for Perham. Barnesville recovers and sends it back to the Yellow Jackets. And a lift is going to be called there, and it's 9-6. Touch violation on Barnesville. Kill for Rasmussen. 10-6, and Barnesville was down 4. They were able to trim it to 1, and now they're down by 4 again. Flotto's serve into the net, and it's 10-7. Ava Foster back to serve here for Barnesville. That one's inbounds. 11-7 now in favor of Perhams. They get the serve back. Out is Hackle and in is Molzoff, and Molzoff will go back to serve. And it's 12-7 on that kill from the far pin. And timeout, Barnesville. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in probably 30 seconds this time. Be right back.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
All right, welcome back. This time we're gonna join at the right time. Jump serve is over. 12-7 in favor of Perham here in the third set. And there's a kill from Foster to make it 12-8. Back to serve is Sophie Frederick. And that goes into the net, and it's 12-9. A point goes to Perham. I believe it was a rotation violation. It's kind of a delayed call on that. Usually they call it sooner, but 13-9 as a result. Back to serve is Bryn Sasso, if I'm saying that correctly. And if not, I apologize. There's a kill. I didn't see who got it, but it's tipped over and down for the point. 13-10. Barnesville with a little bit of an uphill climb here. Going back to serve for the Trojans is Ella Cassette. And they'll punch it back over. Foster Now they'll set it up for the attack. Blocked at the net, and it's match point. A timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. All right, it's match point here for the Yellow Jackets. Serve is over. Barnesville needs to score 5 before, actually they need to score 4 before Perham scores again, and it will not happen, and Perham will win the match 15-10 in the third set. (25-17), 18-25, and let's try it again. 17-25, 25-18, 15-10. Your final. We're gonna go to our between games. We'll get things reset. Jason and Lance will move in, and then we'll be back with the varsity game. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right on this stream, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes here on Magnitude Sports.
The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for 2.
Game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome in to the Hive for an exciting contest tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as the Perham Yellow Jackets take on the Barnesville Trojans in a contest that should go down to the wire tonight between these two squads. Earlier in the year, it went the distance with Barnesville rallying back and taking a big victory, beating the Yellow Jackets 3-2, but they were able to rally back, trailing 12-6 in set 5, came back and won 15-13.
Right, and I caught that one, Jason, on Magnitude Sports, and I was at home, and it was one of those that, if you really want to talk about volleyball, it was one of those that we talk about our good old friend Momentum. And Momentum, the Yellow Jackets came out, and I thought, holy moly, they're going to roll through this. And then Barnesville just flipped the switch, and they played so well, and those it just really caught the Yellow Jackets off guard. And they've been playing great volleyball, so I expect nothing less tonight. I have a feeling that it's going to be one of those that's going to be the ebb and flows, and who can withstand that pressure throughout the sets. And we were talking earlier, this could be one that goes to 5.
The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 9-11, have recently snapped a 6-game losing streak, come bouncing back with a pair of wins, knocking off DGF and Pelican Rapids, while Barnesville comes in rolling, winning 4 in a row as they won the Barnesville tournament. Did not drop a set in that tournament, went 4-0 and closed it off with a 2-0 victory over Breckenridge.
And I don't care what tournament you're at, I don't care what division you're at, when you don't drop a set, you're doing something right. And obviously, Barnesville Trojans are coming in tonight, Jason, and they're ready to keep it rolling, I would imagine. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you got to stem that tide. And you're when you play someone who's playing really well, you got to match that, and you got to match it from the first set.
The Gene Sports Shop pregame show will roll on as it's the top 2 teams in Section 8 AA South squaring off tonight from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PermRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
And welcome back into the Hive here tonight as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Barnesville Trojans here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We thank you all for tuning in, and we'd like to thank the broadcast coverage of tonight's matchup is brought to you by Barnesville Senex, Gene Sports Shop in Perham, Nice Family Sales, Midwest Bank, New Horizons Realty, G&L Nutrition in the backyard in Perham, Agent Josh Weedcheck at Priority Real Estate, Perham Community Co-op, Barnesville Booster Club, and the Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery. We thank you again for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. And Lance, we'll get right into it, to the Goose Group keys of the game. My first key of the game, forget the first matchup. That's out of your mind. It's a new day. It's a new contest. You're at home. There's a lot of energy in the gym tonight. It's also autograph night. It's homecoming week, so there's a lot of energy in the Hive tonight for the Yellow Jackets on that side of the thing.
Yeah, that's a really good key to the game, Jason, and I agree with you. You can't dwell on a win or a loss for too long because you turn around and play the next night or 2 nights later. So, again, I think so. And I think for me, Jason, it's going to be that energy level of the Yellow Jackets. When they bring that energy, they really, really seem to play well together. And I think that all starts with the things that we've talked about all the way along. But I'd like to see them come and really free swing at the beginning of the game. And when you get a couple of those to go, it seems to create that momentum, create that energy. And I'm sure if you're Barnesville, you're thinking it's the same thing. You want to come out to a quick start, kind of quiet this home crowd on homecoming week. We got the band going, a huge student section. It's about as full as I've seen the gym this fall. Obviously, for many reasons, but this is a key matchup for both squads.
This will play a big role in the Section 8 2A South seedings. Barnesville currently sits at number 1 in the QRF at 71.5. Perham is right behind them at 65.1 at 9 and 11. And then there's a drop-off. But you know Holly at 3rd is lurking around at 9 and 7. Barnesville's 5 and 1 against Section 8 AA opponents. Perham is 6 and 1. But one thing about the Yellow Jackets, they're good at home, 4 and 2 overall. While Barnesville away from home, 3 and 3 on a road and neutral court.
Right, and it's called home court or home field advantage for a reason, Jason. And I really think that the Yellow Jackets have to use that, especially tonight when the crowd's so large. They have to come out and feed to that crowd right away and let them give them some energy. But like you said, 2 great teams here squaring off. And if I remember right, last year, Holly was kind of where they were at now. They came to the Perham tournament coming up. They went on a run and upset some ranked teams. And all of a sudden, towards the end of the year, they were the team that came in rolling. So never count out the Nuggets as well.
Like, that's your Goose Group keys to the game tonight here on the Gene Sports pregame show. We also want to thank you for watching in at the Cactus in Perham and Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville tonight for the watch party here tonight as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
And welcome back to the Hive as both teams are continuing to warm up for tonight's contest here in the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Jason Groth with Lance Rock, as now we'll look at our starting lineups first. For the visitors, the Trojans, their starting lineups brought to you by the Barnesville Senex. And they'll go like this, starting as a senior outside hitter, number 2, Belle Peterson. A junior right side hitter, Amelia Newell. A senior setter, number 7, Rumley Beaver. A senior outside hitter, number 10, Mackenzie Scogan. A senior middle hitter, number 11, Emily Smith. And a senior middle hitter, number 15, Emily Riddle. The libero tonight is number 3, a senior, Sydney Strand. The Trojans are coached by Taylor Carter, Maisie Berg, Madison Hammond, and head coach Megan Espigard. The starting lineup for the Perham Yellow Jackets brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. They'll start like this. Number 2, a junior outside hitter, Kennedy Pilgrim. A junior setter, number 11, Lainey Wacker. A junior outside hitter, number 13, Jaden Heckel. A senior right side hitter, number 14, Olivia Pilgrim. A senior middle hitter, number 15, Morgan Berkman. And a junior middle hitter, number 18, Willow Thiel. The libero tonight is senior number 3, Mallory Greif. The Yellow Jackets coached by assistants Allison Kyle and Andy Paulson and head coach Nikki Morrison.
Yeah, and I'm just taking it all in, Jason. There's nothing like the band just cranking away here. And I love when the head table and Arlie Ohm throw on some tunes, but there's just some sort of playoff feel you get when you hear some of those classic tunes like we're getting into tonight. And it's fun to watch and fun to see the student section already involved in the game and both teams warming up and just about ready to go.
You kind of touched on something I was going to talk about a little bit. It does have that playoff atmosphere. We're only about 2 weeks away from playoffs, and this is a huge game. And we're not just saying it because it's two teams that are big rivals, but when you look at the QRF, and this is a section that just does north and south, this is 1 and 2, and a potential subsection, potential final too.
Right, and I think from here on out, everyone's important, Jason, and I think it is at the beginning of the year. You know as well as I do, and those of you who've coached, you know that every game has some sort of importance to it. But early on, you're looking at meshing from what you lost last year to the new team this year, and you try to make some adjustments along the way. But now I think you're to that point where you're kind of going over things with a fine-tooth comb. You're trying to, as Coach Mosier used to say, with the steel sharpening steel or iron sharpening iron, you're trying to get your best people on the floor on the best places. And tonight's a great matchup because there's nothing better when you got 1 and 2 squaring off against each other.
And we're not trying to get too far ahead because Section 8AA has a lot of parity. And you look at it on the other side, Roseau is the number 1 seed at 8-6. Thief River Falls at 9-9. East Rand Forks is 12-9 on the north side. But the south side, there's one team that you touched on it earlier, is Holly, that's just lurking. And they seem to get better and better as the season wears along. And this weekend here at the Hive is a big tournament. The Yellow Jackets, Barnesville, Holly in that. There's some good teams that will be here. And that's kind of one of those things that is your final tournament test. I know there's still matches after that, but it's that final tournament test to get you ready for the section tournament.
Right, and I think it's one of those things that you always try to guard against when you're coaching. You don't want to peak too early. You want to peak at the right time, and for whatever reason, it seems like Holly has figured that out. They always come towards the end of the season, whether they're working in new things. So I look for both of these two teams. They're younger. They've got a mix of veterans. I expect both of them now to be, everybody who's been on the court now is a veteran player. And so now you're trying to get the best out of what you've got. And tonight's, it's a marquee matchup. Let's just put it the way it is, Jason. I think you can come away with a loss tonight and still feel good if it goes to 5 sets and you battle through the whole thing. I don't think either team wants to walk out of here after 3 sets tonight. That leaves you kind of in a dangerous spot being this close to tournaments.
It definitely does, Lance. As we get ready to go, the Jeans Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here on the Magnitude Sports Network from the Hive.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Welcome back into the Hive here tonight on the Jeans Sports Shop pregame show, and we'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight and broadcast coverage of tonight's matchup is brought to you by Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, The Pitchfork, Joe Foltz Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Reuter Family Dentistry, River's Edge Cabinetry, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Internet, and Bull Green Construction. I'd like to thank you for the sponsorship tonight of Perham and Barnesville volleyball action here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Once again, I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We'd like to thank Mike Mason and wish him a happy birthday as he's on the camera tonight, and thank him for coming in to help out here tonight at the Hive for what should be an electric contest.
Right, and it adds to that feel when the third person up here, Jason, does really feels like tournament time for us, and this building is right now as loud and as electric as I've felt it this year. So, again, thinking about those keys, get off to a quick start, match momentum. Like you said, forget about the past and look to the future if you're the Yellow Jackets. And I think if you're the Barnesville Trojans, you're looking at the past going, what did we do well after we flipped the script in set 2? And let's carry on with that. So excited about tonight, Jason, and looking forward to a great match as the final warm-ups and the final talks with the coaches are happening. We'll head into starting lineups and those sorts of things, but really, really fun atmosphere tonight for high school volleyball.
I know we talked about forgetting that match, but here were the scores. Barnesville won the first one 25-22. Perham came back, took 2 and 3, 25-12 and 25-20. Barnesville turned the momentum in set 4, won 25-22, and then Perham had a big lead. Set 5, couldn't hold it. Barnesville came back and won by a score of 15-13, and leading the way with kills was Emily Smith with 17. Belle Peterson had 12 for Barnesville, and you know the Yellow Jackets are going to want to key on her, while the Trojans are going to want to key on Jaden Hackel, Willow Thiel, and Morgan Berkman.
Right, and one of the things we rarely talk about as a key to the game, Jason, is blocking. And it might come down to who's got a good double block on tonight, who's redirecting and what's happening. So lots of keys tonight, and it should be when you have two good teams playing against each other.
Once again, broadcast coverage of tonight's matchup is brought to you by K&N Family Brands, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, The Cactus in Perham, Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, United Community Bank, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, The Goose Group, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Interiors by Winkles, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. We thank you for your sponsorship and the Gene Sports Game Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in. We'll take a break, come back with more here from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen picked, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That holds the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary Zero Res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
How has United Community Bank helped Snacks Plus grow throughout these years?
United Community has been, we came to Perham in 2004, and the way we got connected with United Community is the family that we bought the business from at that time, they banked here. So we obviously needed a partner in that part of it, and they've been great. I mean, every step of the way. Every time we have needed a partner and needed help with doing a project, which has been many, they've been right there.
Welcome back into the Hive. Introductions taking place for both Barnesville and the Yellow Jackets again. The Barnesville Trojans starting lineup brought to you by the Barnesville Senex. It's Belle Peterson, Amelia Newell, Rumley Beaver, Mackenzie Scogan, Emily Smith, Emily Riddle, and the libero tonight is Sydney Strand. The Yellow Jackets will go with Kennedy Pilgrim, Lainey Wacker, Jaden Hackle, Olivia Pilgrim, Morgan Berkman, Willow Thiel, and the libero Mallory Greif. As introductions taking place, and we thank you for tuning in while you're at home, or if you're having a nice beverage at the Ratzo's Pool Hall or at the Cactus and having a good night tonight, we thank you for tuning in at the watch parties here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Is tonight. It's going to be a fun one, Lance. I think it's going to go to the wire. And we talked about that first one. As much as you want to put it behind, that's one of the things is might linger a little bit early going.
Right, and I don't think you want to totally put it in. You want to, if you're the Yellow Jackets, you got to use that as a little bit of motivation. Like, you really think you should have won that one or could have won that one. So I think that's an okay thing, but you can't let it hinder you in what you want to do. And if you're the Trojans, you just want to build off of that. And I think we're gonna find out. This playoff atmosphere might change the game just a little bit. You know, it just feels like playoffs. The whole scenery looks like playoffs, and there might be some nerves from some ladies who haven't played in this type of situation yet in their careers. So hopefully we get the best of both teams. This goes to 5, and we have a great night.
That's your Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. So we get ready to go. Sydney Strand, the libero for Barnesville, will check in, and now Mallory Greif will check in. The Yellow Jackets have changed some things up here. And Mallory Greif will serve first for the Yellow Jackets, the senior. Nice serve, Strand passes it up. Tipped over there by Smith. Now Berkman set near side. Pilgrim. Pass up the front. Now the back row attack off the block of Berkman, but 2 hits on Berkman gives Barnesville the early lead.
Well, and one of the things with the switch up that you had talked about, Greif's been really consistent at the service line. In fact, she's earned keys of the player of the game a couple times because of it. But we didn't utilize it very well there as we gave it right. We reversed the serve right off the bat.
Kenzie Scogan with the serve for Barnesville. They pushed it over. Now Thiel. Set Wacker, far side. Hackle, she wants, fires. Off the arms there of Peterson, and Barnesville unable to track it down. And just like that, we're even at 1.
And it was one of those that I think you saw the athleticism of Jaden Hackle. It wasn't the perfect set that we've seen from Wacker throughout the year, but Hackle hung in the air, and that misdirection caught Barnesville off guard a little bit.
Maya Richter to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Pass up a set there by Beaver. Now the right side, tapped over by Newell. Yellow Jackets try to get over. It's blocked at the net there by Emily Smith, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Trojans early on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Now serving will be Emily Smith.
That's one of the things you can't do if you're the Yellow Jackets, give free swings to the Trojans, and they did just what they should have with it.
Short serve, Greif digs that up. Now Thiel in the back. Sends that one just long.
So you Trojan fans out there, a great start for you. 3-1 lead and doing things well and moving around well and kind of catching the Yellow Jackets off guard here a little bit.
Richter digs up the short serve, but an opportunity missed by Barnesville. Emily Riddle missed time to jump on that one, and it's now 3-2. Broadcast coverage of tonight's match is brought to you by Barnesville Senex Street Sports Shop at Perham, Nice Family Sales, Midwest Bank, New Horizons Realty, J&L Nutrition, and the Backyard in Perham, Agent Josh Wiechak at Priority Real Estate, Perham Community Co-op, Barnesville Booster Club, and the Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery as Daisy Larson checks in and serves, but nice kill there by Emily Riddle. Makes it 4-2 in favor of the Trojans on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And now coming in to serve will be Kaylee Olson.
Early report out of here, Jason. Really long, powerful hitters as there's an ace serve by the Trojans. Really long, powerful hitters for them, and They know how to swing.
And that is a Reuter Family Dentistry ace serve there for the Trojans as they jump on top 5-2. Richter to Wacker. Now Field trying to get the attack, but unable to direct where she wanted to. Sets that one into the net, and Barnesville off and running early, leading 6-2. Here at the Hive, trying to spoil homecoming night. One of the homecoming nights for the Yellow Jackets. Larson backs up, passes that up. Wacker the set near side for Hackle. Off the block, and the kill for Hackle makes it 6-3. And that was a big one for the Yellow Jackets as Olivia Pilgrim comes in. And now serving will be Jaden Hackle. Hackle with that jump serve. And she gets a Reuter Family Dentistry ace. Went right at Mackenzie Scogan. Cuts it to 6-4.
And I'm not going to say anything, Jason, because I've been the jinx all year, I think.
Hackle again, another serve. Strand slides over, passes that one up in the middle. The block is there. Nice job by Thiel on the block of Emily Riddle. Makes it 6-5. Make sure to stay tuned for our EOT Insurance Intermission Report, as well as our postgame show. That's brought to you by Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. And there's another Reuter Family Dentistry ace serve by Jaden Hackle. And just like that, we're tied at 6 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
Yeah, she's really rolling over nicely over the top of that serve, Jason, and it's just diving and now look for the long, hard one, I would think. And there it is.
Strand gets that up. Now sending that over was Peterson. The Yellow Jackets with an opportunity. Olivia Pilgrim gets that one down. And a kill for Pilgrim gives the Jackets the lead.
What a swing and momentum, and it's almost the reverse of the start where the Trojans were really swinging well and striking the ball well, and now it's the Yellow Jackets' turn.
Nice short serve, but they're able to get that one up with Scogan. Barnesville sends that over. Far side, Pilgrim. Off the top of the net, dug up. Now sent back over here by Beaver. Wacker is able to get that around and over. But Scogan in the back row. Goes at Larson. Keeps it alive, Pilgrim. Now Richter will send it over and wide. Right to head coach Megan Escobar of the Barnesville Trojans. And we're tied at 7. Now Kennedy Gray, the junior, will come in to serve for Barnesville. Low serve. Larson gets it up. Now Richter jumps, sends it over. Scogan keeps it alive to Strand. Gray will send it. Hackle up ahead for Wacker. She gets over to set for Pilgrim. Unable to attack that one, but able to drop it over the net. Now Strand brings it back. Wacker to Pilgrim. Pilgrim there is able to wind, but Scogan's there off the tip, off the block. That one far deep corner, but Hackle reads it. And Pilgrim sends it into the small but mighty Barnesville Trojan section, but there's a tip at the net. And it's now 8-7.
And it was a good rally there, Jason. It wasn't really the prettiest rally that I've seen, but both teams are covering the floor extremely well right now, and even good hits are coming back.
Lainey Wacker to serve. Tipped over on the slide by Riddle. And now it's blasted over by Scogan. Wacker set for the near side. Pilgrim through the block and down. And Olivia Pilgrim the kill makes it 9-7.
Really nice start tonight by Pilgrim. And it seems like they've made it's a deliberate attack getting her the ball.
Wacker. Nice slow serve, but Barnesville's able to dig that up and send it over. Larson. Wacker with the set. Far side, Pilgrim blocked and out. And the Yellow Jackets, you can just see it on their bench tonight. A lot of energy as they lead this one 10-7.
And that was one of our Goose Group keys to the game, Jason, was come with that energy, feed off the crowd, and away they go.
Strand passes it up. It's going to be a tough one. Indeed it was. Into the nets, and it's 11-7. Favor of the Jackets on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Be interesting to see what head coach Megan Escobar does. Here's the momentum has kind of switched to the Yellow Jacket way. It was 7-7 at one point, but it's been a 4-0 run. And then it's sent long by Emily Riddle. Makes it a 5-0 run, and you have to think a timeout is coming, and indeed it is. The Trojans call timeout. They trail 12-7 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has.
Laney Wacker with a nice short serve. Dug up by Barnesville, but Pilgrim puts it into the net out of the timeouts.
So a good timeout for the Trojans there, kind of stopping that momentum in that of the Yellow Jackets. So let's see what happens here. If it's a little run by the Trojans, kind of seems the way it's been going.
Thiel goes long. Makes it 12-9 on the high floor here. Still continuing to pop with the amazing black and yellow colors here. As Strand serves the ace. And that timeout, it's 3 straight for Barnesville on the Reuter Family Dentistry ace by Sydney Strand. And she'll continue to serve. Long serve there. Hackle is able to get enough of it now. It's a back row attack by Pilgrim into the nets. That's 12-11. A 4-0 run after the Yellow Jackets went on a 5-0 run.
And again, you talked about Barnesville. How long do the Yellow Jackets go and let this run go? You know, you kind of like to see your players play it out, but I don't think in this game we can do that.
Scogan with a nice hit, but Larson passed it up. Now to Kennedy. Pilgrim, Barnesville there with that block. Yellow Jackets are able to recover, and now it's sent over, and the Yellow Jackets trying to track it down. For Olivia Pilgrim, I thought it was going to be long, but it was played there by Olsen, and now sent over there by Beaver. Far side, attack Pilgrim, nice block at the net. Good job there, Emily Smith read that well. She gets the block, and we're tied at 12. As Strand continues to serve. Strand. Hackle set for Wacker. Now it's Pilgrim into the net. Barnesville keeps it alive. Sent over that time. Skilgan. Quick set attempt by Wacker. Gets it down for the tip kill. And it's 13-12.
And that's a big point for the Yellow Jacket, and really smart by Wacker. They were really going at that double block, and I think she recognized that right at the last second and just found that first stripe, and nice job.
Thiel to serve. Got up nicely. Nice attempt there by Smith, but the Yellow Jackets are able to keep it alive, but Pilgrim sends it long. And one thing that has helped Barnesville, I've noticed in this early going in this first set, is their serve receive has improved from the early going.
Yeah, and we've talked about that probably ad nauseum to people at home, Jason, of how important that is. Nothing happens unless you can get that serve receive down, and it's one of those things that ebb and flows, and the Yellow Jackets, when they do it well, they're really good.
And Beaver puts that into the net. And now Mallory Greif will serve. Greif drops a nice short serve, saved nicely by Barnesville. Scrappy on the play. Now Pilgrim. Strand there passes it up. Out into the nets are the Trojans, and it's 15-13 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Nice job there. Quick reaction by Beaver to keep that one alive off the short serve from Greif. Beavers sends that over. Now Barnesville will have the opportunity, or the Yellow Jackets will. Field to set here, Kennedy Pilgrim. Set far side by Beaver for Skilgan. Into the block, and the Yellow Jackets are in the nets.
thought it was a little bit 50-50. I almost thought it was going to be a carry, but I think the Yellow Jackets were in the net first. And here we go, back and forth.
Skogan to serve. Nice, powerful serve at Greif. Now a whacker over near side. Pilgrim, far side, just misses the line. Maybe need a darker color of paint on the far side as it's tied at 15. Or a couple extra inches on that line. Thiel. Set by Beaver, far side on the slide. It's blocked at the net as Emily Smith went for the attack. Skogan pushes it far corner, drops it in perfectly. Just over the head of Mallory Greif and drops it into the far corner. And Barnesville regains the lead. And Skogan will continue to serve, leading by 1 on your KLN Friendly Brands scoreboard. Powerful serve. Thiel backs up, passes it up. Now for Hackle, leans into it. Skogan digs it up. Near side, into the nets. Trying to rise up and power that one through was Belle Peterson, but it's into the net. And once again, Lance, we're all square.
Yeah, and I think this is the way it's going to be, Jason. And that's where I really was hoping the Yellow Jackets could capitalize when they got up by 5 or 6 there. Give a great timeout by Barnesville. Just kind of stomped on that, and now we've been just going teeter-totter and back and forth.
Far side and a kill right there with authority. Emily Smith just powered that one down on the back row of the Yellow Jackets. And Barnesville retakes the lead. A lot of players are making early cases for your Rivers Edge Chemistry player of the game for the Yellow Jackets, as well as, I got into my notes here, I'll get it for you for the Barnesville one in a second. As it's set up near side, Berkman. Punched over there, now Thiel. Greif will have to send it over for the Yellow Jackets, just drops it in, but they're reading it well as Beaver. Sent over quickly by Peterson. Set in the middle for Berkman, off the block and down, and Morgan Berkman gets the kill.
And one of the things, Jason, that I think has been a little bit of the key in keeping Barnesville into this so well is they're hitting it deep, and they're so close to being out, but they're forcing the Yellow Jackets to make errant passes, and that's a credit to the Trojans the whole way.
That's the Barnesville Drug and Hardware player of the game we'll have for Barnesville coming up. Also, make sure to stay tuned. We'll have some more keys for you from the Willow Creek Insurance and our EOT Insurance postgame or half intermission report. And that one is sent long.
And they're waiting for a touch here. They're talking to
and
it.
They got it. So the Jackets get the touch at the net and lead 18-17. Daisy Larson will serve. Larson. Strand. Now pass up to the front row. Peterson will just send it over. So this gives the Yellow Jackets that opportunity. They go far side, Thiel. Now back near side, Belle Peterson, and into the nets are the Yellow Jackets. And again, we're tied at 18.
And one of the things I think, Jason, that I'm looking early on, if you're the Yellow Jackets, the one thing you got to clean up is when there's a free hit come over, you got to go for the kill shot at that point. And right now we're matching tip for tip when it happens, and that's not going to make us very successful in the end. So look for the Yellow Jackets to get aggressive and maybe stay a little bit more aggressive.
Jaden Hackle will serve after Kelly Olson puts it into the net. Hackle, short serve, and the Yellow Jackets get the points, and they lead 20-18.
And I've always been a fan, those of you following along with us, first one to 20 always seems like they've got a little bit of advantage, so hopefully the Yellow Jackets can stay on a roll if you're cheering for them.
Blocked at the net, but in the net was Wacker, and that's going to make it 20-19. But just to say, the Yellow Jackets had the perfect person at the service line with the way she's serving tonight, Hackle, but just like that, the Trojans turn the momentum to their side. Served there by Gray. Far side, Pilgrim, dug up nicely, Gray there. Strand passes it ahead, Skogan gets it over. Now this is what you talked about, Lance.
Use this one.
And now it's Willow Thiel, and she does. And it's 21-19. We'll see if they use a timeout here, but does Barnesville. They're talking to the bench for a second as Lenny Wacker will serve.
And that's exactly what I was talking about, Jason. When you get the Trojans scrambling a little bit, you can't just tip it over. You got to use that power game, and the Jackets did that.
And right there answering with power of her own is Emily Riddle to make it 21-20. Sydney Strand will serve. Larson. Wacker set here for Thiel. She just has to push it over. And now Barnesville, on vice versa, like you said, has that opportunity, not able to take advantage. And here's a chance for them now. Into the middle, off the block by Thiel. As it was put down on the kill attempt by Smith, but Thiel gets it down to make it 22-20. And now serving will be Willow Thiel as Berkman comes back into the front row.
And here's where I think the team that comes to play to win it, not just tip it over, may come out the successor in set one. And there's a really nice hit.
And that's Emily Smith on your famous slide to make it 22-21. And now serving will be Rumley Beaver. Last time Beaver was at the line, she is trapped in the net. So it's 22-21. Sends that one over to Hackle. Far side, Berkman off the block and down. Unable to dive and get to that one was Kennedy Gray, and Berkman gets a kill. Makes it 23-21.
Kind of interesting, Berkman on the outside there, Jason. We're so used to her with that quick middle hit. There was kind of the longer approach setup, and she looked really comfortable out there as well.
Now Greif will serve. Passed up ahead. Set and tipped over that time by Smith. The Yellow Jackets send it over. Barnesville, Scrappy keeps it alive. Now Berkman just taps that over. Near side, Skilgan punches it over. Hackle there. Now Thiel. Now Wacker sends it over. Both teams a little discombobulated, but trying to get in rhythm, and now it's sent over and out. And it's 24-21 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And they're going to let it roll. As Greif will serve. Set near side, blocked in the nets. And a kill there for Emily Smith. Cuts it to 24-22. And now serving will be Skogan.
And she can bring some heat coming across, Jason, so be ready back row.
Skogan. Strong serve at Thiel. Wacker up ahead for Hackle. Hackle dug up. Now was sent by Beaver near side. Sent over and down. Reading it perfectly was Belle Peterson. And once again, the Trojans hold off another set point. She skied, read it perfectly, got it over the block, and dropped it in front of the backcourt. And now it's 24-23 with Skogan serving again. Thiel. Set there, Pilgrim dives, she gets the kill, does Kennedy Pilgrim, and the Yellow Jackets take game one, 25-23. We'll take a break and come back with our EOT Insurance intermission report on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop, or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street. Pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Well, welcome back here. The EOT Insurance Intermission reports a quick one. Yellow Jackets battle, hold off. Barnesville 25-23. Quickly keys for Barnesville. Willow Creek Insurance, I think, as they did as that first set rolled on, improve your serve receive, continue to do that, and then have a better attack at the net.
And I think it goes back to years for the Yellow Jackets. Forget about set one. You were right in it. Other than that little 6-point disparity there, you were right in it all the way. So forget about set one. They start off hot on set two, and here we go.
Brumley Beaver with the opening serve. Kennedy Pilgrim with the kill for the Jackets, and they jump ahead 1-0. Broadcast coverage of tonight's match proudly brought to you by Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, The Pitchfork, Joel Foltz Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Rooter Family Dentistry, River's Edge Cabinetry, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Internet, and Bull Green Construction. Greif passes that one up. Now over to Hackle. Dug up by Barnesville, near side, Skilgan. Right field. Now set there for Jaden Hackle, and she finds the near sideline, and the Jackets lead 2-0.
And it really seems like Hackle has found a home coming off that left side, Jason. And it's the across-court attack where she's just been so good, and I think it's the way she approaches the ball. It's just on a line for the opposite out-of-bounds line, and she's just doing a phenomenal job right now.
Nice serve again by the Jackets, and there's a nice kill and an answer for Barnesville. Getting that one right there was Emily Smith.
And Smith with that quick inside hit and kill, that's tough to defend. It's hard to even get a block there.
And now they will serve Will Skilgan. Sent for Berkman in the middle. Off the block, and another kill for Morgan Berkman in the middle. And she makes it 3-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And Maya Richter will come in to serve on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. As it is 3-1, Yellow Jackets, they're off to the early start this time. Barnesville was off to that fast start in set one. Sending that over, Newell. Punch up ahead, quickly sent over by Wacker. Now Beaver will go at Thiel. Wacker with the set for Berkman. Berkman just finds the end line and drops that in just past the O on the HOL conference.
And Berkman's having a whale of a game, but boy, Thiel in the back row, Jason, this is the best I've seen. And these are some hard hits coming at her, and she's putting it right on Wacker's hands. So one of the keys there is how well Thiel's playing in the back row right now.
Definitely think you're starting to see some of the maturation that we touched on in our pregame show from this Yellow Jacket squad as Greif punches it over. Now Barnesville with an opportunity. They're unable to capitalize. Now the Yellow Jackets trying to capitalize here. Far side, Hackle punches it there for Strand, set by Beaver. Smith goes too far. Greif, Thiel into the student section. And it's 4-2. And Emily Smith will serve. Greif passes it there for Wacker. Now for Hackle. She sets that over. Beaver with the set. Riddle gets it past the block of the Yellow Jackets. It's 4-3. And just like that, the Trojans come storming back like the Yellow Jackets did in set one.
It just seems like Groundhog's Day happening right here, Jason. We think that we're out to a good lead, and here come the Trojans storming back and doing a great job of keeping this one real close.
Hackle blocked.
4 hits.
And that's what's going to be as actually into the net and then off the elbow of Hackle. And we're tied at 4. There's Smith. We talked on momentum all year long, and tonight is like that definition of it. And there's a big block at the net, but the Yellow Jackets able to keep it alive. Theo. Wacker quickly sends it over. Beaver was there and ready. Set there in the middle, and a kill. You can just see it coming. Emily Riddle got a perfect pass, and she buried it.
Right, and the Yellow Jackets, again, I think they have to get more on the attack mode. I don't think that you can keep tipping over. You don't want to give the Trojans more offensive swings than they have because they're very talented.
Set here behind where Berkman was going, and it comes to the near side. Now sent over, it blocked at the nets. And we're tied at 5 as Daisy Larson will serve.
I do like the new rotation, starting with Greif and then going to Larson. They've been really good, and then you get, like you said earlier, Jason, you go to Hackle, and that's 3 good service people right in a row.
And then you throw in Richter when she's on.
Exactly.
And that one sent long right into the student section. That was once held by the band, which did a great job here earlier tonight. Really got this place going tonight to the Perham Pep Band.
Yeah, they filled it with some great sound, that's for sure.
Larson with another strong serve. Thiel tried to send that one, pushes Strand back. Off the block on the temp was Peterson. Yellow Jackets go to Thiel. Thiel winds, fires, nothing Strand can do. And that one's down for a kill for Willow Thiel, and it's 7-5. Yellow Jackets took set 1, 25-23. And Larson will serve again, leading 7-5 for the Jackets here in set 2. On your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. Strand backs up. Beaver, the near side, Skogan in the back. Greif plays it, and it's going to be a tough one. Kind of one of those tough spots, Lance.
And I think that's, I said it earlier in set 1, Jason. The Trojans are living on that back line, and it's really unbelievable how they're forcing the Yellow Jackets to make the play.
And a Reuter Family Dentistry ace off a very gratuitous bounce off the tape. And getting the ace there is Callie Olson.
And guess what? It's 7-7. And this is just, I think, how tonight's going to go.
Strap in, folks, for a long one. Get your popcorn as Thiel gets it through the block, and it's 8-7. I know a couple guys up here have already had their popcorn tonight, so.
I saved a little for the ride home.
As Hackle will serve for the Jackets. Nice serve by Hackle, but again, Barnesville does a nice job of receiving and sending it over, but now Perham's got to capitalize. Good block at the net on the attempt by Pilgrim. Larson. Skogan up ahead, Beaver with the set. Bell Peterson. Hackle digs it up. Pass far side. No, it's going to go to Thiel in the middle. Strand up ahead, Beaver. And there's Riddle. Tries to drop that down, but Larson reads it well. Wacker quickly sends it over. Barnesville on this nice rally here is blocked at the net, but they keep it alive. Now Riddle, and she ends it. And we're tied at 8. Emily Riddle.
Really nice swing by Riddle there. And just kind of came off and turned her hand at the last second, Jason. I think they thought it was coming one way, went the other way, so nice work.
Now serving will be number 4, Kennedy Gray, the junior. Goes at Larson. Going here for Thiel off the top of the net and down for Willow Thiel, and the Jackets regain the lead on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And Lainey Wacker will serve. Wacker with a nice strong serve, but Barnesville is able to send it over, and the Yellow Jackets For a moment, looked like they were going to have a opportunity there. And they still might here once Scogan sends this over. And Thiel just sends it right back. Back row attack off Larson. Hackle keeps it up to the front. Thiel sends it over. Set near side. Scogan through the block. But into the nets for the Jackets. Don't matter either way. We're tied at 9.
Yeah, and if you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you'll look back at a couple of those opportunities, Jason, and look at why we didn't swing. And you can only try to catch a team off guard so many times. I think the Yellow Jackets have to go back to power.
Pilgrim. Kennedy Pilgrim again. Strand there. Back row, Strand, and it's Gray. They get it off the top of the net. Thiel's there. Now for Kennedy Pilgrim. Near side, dug up, sent over by Beaver. Into the top of the nets, and under the nets is Pilgrim. And Barnesville finds themselves in the lead at 10-9.
Great hustle by both teams, and you can't really find fault in that one. You can enjoy watching that type of effort all night long.
First to 10 in the first set was Perham. The first to 10 in the second is Barnesville. See if that plays out into anything. And that one sent just long as it's 11-9.
Well, I think there's some importance to that, Jason, and it's that momentum. And here the Yellow Jackets have to come back. The Trojans are on a little roll right now, and there's a nice sharp hit right down the middle by Thiel to end that.
Always a good answer to go to Willow Thiel, and she gets the kill there. Morgan Berkman checks in for the Yellow Jackets as Thiel will step to the service line. Thiel goes at Strand, pass it up to Beaver for Scogan, blocked at the net, and Berkman gets the block at the net. And just like that, the Jackets are tied at 11 with the Trojans here in set number 2. A very important set if you want to try to get momentum, but we've seen how things have played out throughout the years here. The Yellow Jackets get to that one. Passed up ahead, Scogan again. Far side Thiel, and that's going to go into the crowd behind the coaching staff. And Barnesville leads 12-11 as Rumley Beaver will serve.
If I had to go back, I think I would have kept tallies of lead changes, ties. This is incredible, the difference. And I'm sure we're going to have many, many more in set 2 yet.
Scogan gets some power through the block and gets it down, and it's now 13-11.
Again, if you're the Yellow Jackets, we talk about those timeout situations. How many points do you give up? Hopefully you can get a stop here, get the ball back in your favor.
And Morgan Berkman on cue for the Yellow Jackets gets a kill, and it's 13-12. And Mallory Greif will come in to serve. Greif, Strand. Beaver with the set there. Nice kill, finding the wide open hole in the defense is Emily Smith. And it's 14-12 in favor of the Trojans. And Scogan will serve.
What do you think the longest run, Jason? Is it 3?
In this one.
That's about as much as I can remember.
And that serve is long. Nice call by Mallory Greif there at the end line to let that one go long at the last second. And now Maya Richter will come in to serve with the Jackets trailing by 1. Richter. Beaver with the set near side. Peterson the kill. That's the key of the serve receive we talked about. You get a good receive of that serve, a perfect pass up, and right there, Belle Peterson's there to bury it. And now it'll be Emily Smith to serve.
And I don't think any one thing's more important than the other, but when all three are going, it's tough to stop.
And Thiel hits that over, and an opportunity for the Trojans. In the middle was Riddle, but it was blocked and saved by the Jackets, and Berkman responds and just powers that one through the block. And it's 15-14. And now Daisy Larson will come in.
Berkman's had a really, really solid start to this game, Jason.
Larson at Strand. The Trojans send it over. Greif gets that one on the near side. And that's Hackle in the middle. Tipped over, now quickly sent over by Strand. Greif up ahead for Wacker. Set far side, Thiel. Thiel buries it right there. Oh, Barnesville almost dug it up with Scogan into Strand, but they're unable to keep it alive, and now we're tied at 15.
And I like that aggressiveness and that rotation, and it started with Greif. You talk about serve receive again. She was right there, put it on the hands of Wacker.
Into the nets, Barnesville there, and now the Yellow Jackets lead 16-15, and momentum coming back the Jackets' way. It's a 3-0 run to make it 16-15 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard as Daisy Larson delivers a nice low serve. Riddle sends that over to Greif. Wacker with the set far side for Thiel. Thiel off the block, Scogan there. Beaver near side, it goes for Peterson. She lunges but can't get it around the pin, and it's now 17-15. This is a 4-0 Yellow Jacket run. They had a 5-0 run in set one. As Larson will serve again. Scogan, Beaver there, now in the middle, Riddle. And that one's sent long and wide.
And a timeout we've got going here, Jason, and probably a good time.
Yellow Jackets lead 18-15 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome back into the Hive. We got a quick tennis update today. The Perham Yellow Jackets, Perham New York Mills Yellow Jackets defeated Detroit Lakes today, but then were defeated by Thief River Falls in the subsection semifinals, I believe it was, or quarterfinals today. They lost to Thief River Falls. Individuals will start tomorrow at Coach Plus in Fargo's. We're back to live action. Set near side. Thiel sends that one over, sent back by Barnesville. Richter is there. Wacker near side for Hackle. Hackle over the block and down for the kill. And it's 19-15. And shout out to head coach Jameson Miller and his staff, their team. They had an outstanding season this year. But once again, you run into the powerhouse that's Thief River Falls, and they've always come together at the playoff time, does the Prowlers.
Great season by the Yellow Jackets and Coach Miller and his staff, and great culture there for the Yellow Jackets.
As Hackle sends that over, blocked at the net, saved by the Jackets. Richter passes it far side for Thiel. Thiel block punches that back. As Peterson off the tip and into the net for the Jackets. That ends that 6-0 run for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice job by Daisy Larson there at the service line. Both teams, Jason, look a little hesitant to go for the big swing right now. And I don't know if that's the time of year or the competition or what, but I think the first team to loosen up and do that definitely will have an advantage.
Beaver tries to catch the Yellow Jackets off guard. Now for Thiel. Thiel just buries it. Willow Thiel with authority makes it 20-16.
And that definitely makes me look smarter about volleyball than I am, but nice setup there by the Yellow Jackets. And yeah, you can't, when you need a point, you should go to Thiel, I think.
Jaden Hackle at the service line for the Yellow Jackets. Riddle finds the opening.
There's the opposite. Counts for the same point, but man, just dropping it where the Yellow Jackets weren't.
Broadcast coverage of tonight's matchup is brought to you by KLN Family Brands Farm Bureau Insurance, Financial and Services, EOT Insurance, the Cactus in Perham. As Seal tries to get the tip over here near side. Beavers quickly sends that back. One at the net by Riddle. Makes it 20-18. We also like to thank Solar Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, United Community Bank, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, the Goose Group, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Interiors by Winkles, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. And that one dug up by Strand and out here on the near side. So it's 21-18 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They're trying to close on a 2-0 lead as Laney Wacker will serve. Yellow Jackets won the first set 25-23 and have used the 6-0 run to take a little bit of control of set 2. And they get another point there, and it's 22-18 off the air. Wacker will serve. Wacker set near side and blocked at the net, but down for the kill for Riddle. 22-19. And last time the Yellow Jackets had a 24-21 lead in set 1, and Barnesville came storming back, got it to 1. Larson up ahead for Wacker. Now for Pilgrim. And tucks it just on the line and in. And it's 23-19. Nice kill there, Kennedy Pilgrim, and Willowfield to serve as Berkman comes back into the front row.
And it really brings the Yellow Jackets another dynamic, Jason, when both Pilgrim sisters tonight have come ready to swing, and it just makes the Yellow Jackets so dynamic.
We got a timeout. Yellow Jackets lead 23-19 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
As we're back, Thiel sets it for Pilgrim. Gets that one over. Beaver there. Scogan has to send that over. Thiel for Wacker. Now Berkman. Scogan picks that up. Come back to the back row, and it's wide on the kill there. Attempt by Kennedy Gray, and the Yellow Jackets lead 24-19. Seeking a 2-0 lead in the match. Set near side, blocked at the net, and Berkman trying to put it down, but dug up in the back by the Trojans. They keep it alive, a little collision there. But Hackle controls it, gets it to Thiel. Strand slides in. Now at the net, trying to tap that over, and the Jackets save it. As it was Smith that tapped that over. Scogan lines back, but Hackle's there. Set for Berkman. Berkman punches it over. Now Strand. And Scogan punches it over the block, but there's Wacker. And into the scorer's table, trying to save it was Pilgrim. But unable to was Kennedy Pilgrim with a great effort. But it's 24-20.
And the Trojans doing a nice job. They did last time too, Jason, when the Yellow Jackets got to 24.
And the Yellow Jackets keep that alive. And a block at the net by Berkman. And the Yellow Jackets take game 2, 25-20, and now lead this match 2-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. As the Yellow Jackets, with a nice block there after a nice rally in the back, to take that one 25-20. They lead the match 2-0. We'll take a break as your EOT Insurance intermission report is up next.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiechek, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive EOT intermission report. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 2-0. And what an outstanding finish for the Yellow Jackets at the end of set 2 to close that one out. And now looking to do something they haven't done last time against Barnesville. Different scenario, but now they have a 2-0 lead. And now trying to close out the Trojans here in set 3 because now you don't want to give Barnesville any momentum.
Always interesting to watch these intermissions, Jason. The Yellow Jackets spent very little time in the huddle. I think if it could have been a 10-second intermission, Coach Morrison would have been happy with that. She had the girls back out. They're just kind of in a roll. Barnesville took their time in the huddle. I'm sure they're talking over some things and going, it's not mission impossible yet. We can win this. We proved that last time at our home. But here goes set 3.
Mallory Greif to serve. And that one's down right away for the kill. In the middle, it's Emily Smith. As the Yellow Jackets won the first one 25-23 and 25-20. And we thank you for tuning in tonight here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Skogan with a strong serve at Greif up to Wacker near side. Set for Pilgrim. Strand digs it up. Now to the near side. And that's put down by Belle Peterson. And we talked about it in a few of our other broadcasts as trying to avoid that letdown after getting a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be an issue here, Jason, at all, just because of what we talked about, the magnitude of this match. And there's our word magnitude. I guess it's fitting for tonight.
And now Barnesville's up 3-0 on the attack there. Broadcast coverage of tonight's match is brought to you by Barnesville Senex, Jeans Sports Shop in Perham, Nice Family Sales, Midwest Bank, New Horizons Realty, J&L Nutrition, The Backyard in Perham, Agent Josh Wiechek at Priority Real Estate, Perham Community Co-op, Barnesville Booster Club, and the Purple Goose Drinkery and Eatery. So that's sent over. And push near side, but Thiel's able to get to it. Hackle. Belle Peterson, Greif there. Hackle again, set here near side into the net. And Barnesville has picked up their intensity a little bit. They lead 4-0 after the 4-hit error.
And maybe it's intensity, and I think you used the spot-on word. It's their quickness, Jason. They've just been quicker to the ball right now. and they're hitting it at a little quicker rate, and I think it caught the Yellow Jackets a little off guard.
And illegal hits on the sets. 2 hits, and it's 5-0 in favor of Barnesville.
Again, interesting to see the dynamics here about the different things, and the Yellow Jackets, how far they'll see this go before they call timeout and kind of regroup and regather.
Scogan into the nets. Broadcast coverage of tonight's matchup is also brought to you by Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, The Pitchfork, Joel Foltz Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Reuter Family Dentistry, River's Edge Cabinetry, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Internet, and Bowl Green Construction as Maya Ricker comes in for the serve. And Emily Smith, the kill, as Morgan Berkman tried a unique punt attempt on that one. It's 6-1 Barnesville, and quickly, just like that, the Trojans in control early as Emily Smith will serve.
And I think for the Yellow Jackets, it's going to take a big hit here to get momentum back on your side.
And there it is. Morgan Berkman with the hit, but goes into the nets. And she will be substituted for. She went into the nets here on the near side hard. And the trainer will check on her. And Daisy Larson will serve as it's 6-2. And that one just misses. And it's 3-6-3.
And again, in the first two, it was kind of the Trojans coming back, and now here the Yellow Jackets making a strong run again.
Larson with a serve and a Reuter Family Dentistry ace. Makes it 6-4.
And again, I earlier in the second set, Jason, I believe it was Daisy Larson at the line as well in that one. And she's just doing a nice job at the service line tonight. Good cover there by Richter.
Field. Sends that back over. And Peterson powers that one long.
And I think one of the things you saw in that set in that point right there was the utility of all the different players of the Yellow Jackets. Jaden Hackle spent some time because of a back issue last year being the setter for the Yellow Jackets. And it showed there. She could just step right up, set the ball, and away we go.
Larson with a nice serve. Near side, sent over, blocked at the net. Now sent back over by Wacker. Now going near side, Peterson. Greif. Wacker, far side, looking for Thiel. Thiel winds, fires off the tip and down. And the Jackets have rallied back to tie it at 6.
And just like that, we're back to the same old song and dance we had in the first one, Jason. And the Yellow Jackets looking like they're ready to go.
And Larson will serve. Down to the near side. Larson there. Richter with the set far side. Thiel. Now in the middle. A nice kill there. Into the nets. It looked like Riddle got the kill, but she was in the nets, and the Jackets lead 7-6.
Daisy Larson really just keeping them back and forth here, and then too bad that string had to end because she was serving so well.
We're tied at 7. Jada Bonchus will serve.
It's one of those nights, Jason, I think you could go at 20-20 and play to 5 because they go back and forth so much.
Thiel answers with a kill. Makes it 8-7. As Pilgrim comes in, Greif exits the back row. Now serving will be Jaden Hackle. Hackle. Set in the middle for Riddle. She punches that over, but she's in the net again. And the Yellow Jackets now lead 9-7.
And it's been one of those nights, if you're a Trojan fan, it seems, I don't know if it's his crew or they're actually doing it, but a lot of net in the net violations tonight.
8-1 is the run for the Yellow Jackets. As it's set far side, Pilgrim. Strand now sent near side. That one's in. Finding the near sideline, Rumley Beaver. Makes it 9-8 as Beaver, the center, comes up with a nice attack there.
And not much you can do if you're a Yellow Jackets. That was just a great play. And you're not expecting her to come up with that hit on the second hit, and she did, and just buried it on the out-of-bounds line.
Pass up ahead for Pilgrim. Dug up there by Gray. Bonchus with the set now. Sent over. As Asselgard has made a change there. As Bonchus tries to keep it alive but can't. And it's 10-8. And Kennedy Pilgrim will come in for Maya Richter as Lainey Wacker will now serve. Wacker, low serve, but it's over the net. And blocked there on the near side, now sent back over. And a nice kill attempt and getting it that time, Mackenzie Scogan.
They say, yep, nice job there by the Trojans.
It's now 10-9, and Sydney Strand will serve for Barnesville. Strand. Pilgrim set near side for Thiel. Now coming into the back with the attack, Gray. Wacker into the net. Thiel can't really get to that one. And just like that, we're tied at 10.
And it seems if one thing's a little bit off for the Yellow Jackets tonight, it's that back set into that slide. They just haven't had the timing down just right. Look for them to keep working on that as well.
Pilgrim punches that over. Strand's able to get there and gets the kill. And it's 11-10, and Morgan Berkman pops back in for the Yellow Jackets.
That's good news for the Yellow Jackets. She's been really, really effective tonight, both outside hitting and inside hitting.
Short serve by Thiel on a Reuter Family Dentistry ace. Makes it 12-10. Make sure to stay tuned to our postgame show here, brought to you by Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. We have a whole lot of things to get through in the postgame shows. It's 12-11. Player of the games for both teams as well as play of the game. And broadcast coverage of tonight's match is brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, the Cactus and Perham, Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, United Community Bank, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, Goose Group, Perham Lakeside Golf Course Interiors by Winkle, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. We thank you for your support of tonight's broadcast. As that one's put down at the net, and the Yellow Jackets take a 13-11 lead.
Yeah, nice rotation there. A nice swing by Kennedy Pilgrim, followed up by the double block, and just a really good effort there by the Yellow Jackets.
Greif to serve. Strand set for Bonchus, or excuse me, the set there was by Beaver on a kill by Smith, and we're at 13-12 now.
Now, what an answer by the Trojans, and they've been full of these answers. The Yellow Jackets seemingly kind of take that momentum, and then here come the Trojans back. So look for one team to make a run here. It hasn't happened yet tonight, but that's a great start for the Yellow Jackets.
And Berkman with the kill there. 14-12 as Berkman gets a big kill there, bounces back from what could have been a dangerous play into the corner here, but she pops back up and comes up with a kill there and makes it 14-12. Richter, a nice serve. Set near side, and Aaron's hit on the set, and it's the Yellow Jackets have the lead. I think the score on the official scoreboard was incorrectly entered on that one, as it's set to the far side.
I think you're right, following with us at 15-12. It says 14-13 on the official scoreboard.
And that one is put down for a kill there by Emily Smith, and I think they're going to check on it.
I think they should. I believe the score should be 15-13.
And indeed it is. Now serving Emily Smith. Smith for Barnesville. And Greif. Wacker quickly gets it over. Barnesville's able to keep it alive. Peterson now sends it. Thiel. For Berkman in the middle, blocked. And Barnesville gets a point at the net to make it 15-14.
And those are the good points. Great job by the Trojans, but I'm okay with the Yellow Jackets. They swung hard, and it was a better play by the Trojans that time for them to get the point. I like that type of attitude, and I think the Yellow Jackets play better when they have that attitude.
Hackle. Nice save there by Barnesville, but now Berkman sends it over. Barnesville's reeling. Will they be able to punch it over? No, they won't. And it's 16-14.
Well, I think we can look back on this as she goes out right now, Jason, but just the energy Berkman's had tonight. And if she plays like that with that type of style, it's pretty tough when you have a 6-footer at the net. That's that energetic.
Tipped over. Larson almost got it over, but can't. As it hits the tape, it drops down at 16-15. Now serving will be Jada Bonches as the Trojans trail 16-15. Richter, set far side, Thiel. Bonches coming to the near side, in the back row, Scogan into the net. On the Yellow Jackets now have a 2-point lead at 17-15 on the KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard.
And that's where I like the Yellow Jackets playing with power, Jason. It wasn't set just correctly. Thiel still sent it over into the back corner, harder than usual, and it kind of got the Trojans reeling a little bit.
Jaden Hackle with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace makes it 18-15, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 3, lead the match 2-0. As Hackle, Scogan, or Strand, excuse me, pass it up ahead. Set far side, Pilgrim. Scogan passes that up now near side. Peterson finds that far side. They were looking for the carry, were the Yellow Jackets, but no. And it's 18-16.
Yeah, and it's amazing from back when I was in school back in a long time ago, what you can and cannot do compared to then is just amazing, Jason.
Kennedy Gray to serve. Thiel buries that one with the kill, and it's 19-16, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 3. On your KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard. Make sure to stay tuned for your Zero Res Soda Properties post-game show. As Wacker sends that one over. Riddle, Thiel sets it up. Wacker there. Coming back near side, Pilgrim. And drops that one in. And it's 20-16. Good look by the line judge and a good look on our camera. I'd like to thank Mike Mason. And we got a timeout as the Yellow Jackets lead by 4. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network. Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets, Lance, as you talk about, hit that magic number first, lead 20-16. As Wacker serves. Bunches, far side, Riddle with the kill. Emily Riddle has been strung at the nets for Barnesville, and she gets a big kill there as Sydney Strand will serve with her Trojans trailing by 3.
And the use of timeouts if you're the Trojans. Each one has killed a rally for the Yellow Jackets and brought some life to their own team.
Thiel answers again.
It's just really hard to match Willow when she gets the ball where she likes it, and in complete rotation there. She's just really tough to stop.
Thiel to serve. And a kill there at the net for Olivia Pilgrim. And the Jackets lead 22-17, closing in on a sweep. As Thiel will serve. Hackle set for Berkman, too far for her. Now Thiel just pushes it over. Barnesville, it's an opportunity, Bunches, long. And it's 23-17. And Thiel will serve. The short serve that time. Bunches. The back row attack there. And a kill for Gray. Makes it 23-18.
And it's not impossible. There's been runs of 5, 6, 7, 8 tonight. Definitely a uphill battle for the Trojans.
Kennedy Pilgrim off the tape, but save Bunches now tries to punch it over. Excuse me. That was Skoga. And it's blocked at the net and down in Pilgrim there. And it's 24-18. Greif in to try to serve this out for the Yellow Jackets. They won the first set 25-23, won the second 25-20, and are looking to win the third. And they do with the Ruder Family Dentistry ace. They win this one 25-18 and sweep the Barnesville Trojans at home. And what an amazing bounce back it was for the Yellow Jackets tonight as they come back and sweep the Trojans by a score of 3-0 and send a message to Section 8 2A with the victory here tonight, Lance.
Yeah, it was a really good one for the Yellow Jackets. Man, the energy and the effort, just kind of things that we talked about, Jason. So fun to watch them when they're into that rhythm, and they just really got going, and it wasn't just one person. It was many players tonight, and we're going to have our work cut out as we're looking at for players of the game.
A nice victory for the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break, come back with your Soda Properties Zero Res postgame show here on the Main Street Sports Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood with expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware, your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store, open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street and get what you need for all projects big and small in your home. Hoses, fittings, pipes, and all the plumbing tools you need to keep the water flowing in your kitchen and bathroom. Maybe you just need to restock your nails and screws for that upcoming woodworking project. They have it for you all at Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock on your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show. The Yellow Jackets take care of business tonight against Barnesville, improved to 10-11, send the Trojans to 10-8 with a 25-23, 25-20, and 25-18 victory over the Trojans here tonight, Lance.
Yeah, and just a well-played match, and I think if you would have told me this at the beginning, Jason, I would have said, boy, that is a perfect script and a perfect game for the Yellow Jackets, and I think they darn near played it today. And it just didn't start with one person. They look good in all facets of the game, and I say that because Barnesville Trojans are tough. And they're not going to go away. And like you said, this could be a preview. And when you look at the scores, other than the last one being a little bit further, when you're in the 25-22, 25-20 range, it's a hit or a serve here or there, and all of a sudden that script is flipped. And I think you saw that when these two teams played in Barnesville. So I don't think either one of these teams are going away. And I fully expect them to see them make good runs into the playoffs.
We got some things to take care of in our postgame show. First, we'll name our Barnesville Drug and Hardware player of the game for the Barnesville Trojans tonight. I thought it was Emily Riddle. She was outstanding in the middle. Kind of came up with a lot of opportunities for the Trojans, had some chances, had some nice kills, and kind of thwarted some runs at times, did Emily Riddle.
And how do you argue with that? She was good from the opening serve to the very end, and she's a difference maker. And I think on any given night, she can be that one that turns a 25-22 loss into a 25-22 win for the Trojans. And I fully support that, Jason. And she wasn't the only one who played really well tonight for the Trojans, but definitely caught both of our attention with the style that she plays.
Stay tuned as the Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show rolls on, as we'll name your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game for the Yellow Jackets, as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Services Player of the Game. It's all coming up as the postgame show rolls on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary Zero Res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your Inner Otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back into the postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as the Soda Res Carpet Cleaning, Soda Lake Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show rolls along. That one's been a tongue tire for me all year long. But we thank you for tuning in tonight. It was a fun one tonight. The Yellow Jackets get the victory tonight over the Barnesville Trojans, and now we'll name your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game, and I think we're going to split it tonight, go with co-players of the game. Morgan Berkman, one of them, was outstanding at the front row, had a big night tonight, really came up with some key hits when she needed, and Lance, you have the other.
Yeah, and first of all, I'll talk about Morgan just for a second, and man, positive energy, and just what she came and she just continually hit, and super game for her. And I don't think any of those three go Yellow Jackets' way without her play. And so that leads us to the co-player, and it was Willow Thiel. And I don't think we know what Willow brings to the table when she comes up on the right or left side and how well she hits it, and she just strikes the ball so well. Tonight, what just kind of blew me away was her back row play. and she was just all over the floor. And so I guess the common theme for both of these ladies tonight was the energy that they brought, Jason, and I think they're both leaders on the team. And when they get that positive vibe rolling, I think a lot of those girls fall, including in that group would be Jaden Hackle. But I think the rest of the girls kind of follow suit then. And so excellent work by both of those ladies tonight. And just, man, they brought it tonight, and it showed.
Your Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game was kind of a couple of runs at the line, and it was an outstanding night by Daisy Larson that really had some key runs at the service line.
Right, and I think there were only a couple really long runs where we weren't going back and forth and doing different things, Jason. I really do believe that both of them, it was Daisy Larson at the line, and she just moved the ball around. She hit it long, short, hit the corners, and then she's just a good, solid back row player. So I like when she's in there serving because it just is a really solid rotation for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, big victory for the Yellow Jackets tonight. They improved to 10-11 overall on the season. We thank you for tuning in. We'll be back Thursday night. The Yellow Jackets right back here at the Hive Senior Night as they take on the Dilworth Clinton Felton Rebels here at the Hive. Opening service at 7:30 p.m. here from the Hive. Lance, outstanding job. Thank you tonight. We'd like to thank Mike Mason for his help tonight as well on the camera, and he did an outstanding job. We'd like to thank him as well tonight.
Celebrating his birthday here in the where we like to call home, and thanks to you, Jason. You always thank me, and then we just close out the air. It's just so fun to cover Yellow Jacket sports with you, and you just do such a great job. You make it very easy for an unprofessional guy like me to sound better than I really am. So thank you as well, and what a great evening for the Yellow Jackets, Jason. And as we leave you on Magnitude Sports Network right here, come back on Thursday, watch the Yellow Jackets again. Good night, everyone.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.